of the puppies. Mum and Bon having a... This is what you're going to do. Look, she's rolled her in the mud. So this is Mum telling baby, behave yourself. Anyway, look how beautiful that looks now. All clean, all tidy. And a couple of other tricks for you to learn. I always like to multi-crop. In other words, there's the tomatoes climbing up there, but then also I had these little courgette type cucumbers. So they're in there as well. The massive big beefsteak potatoes. But also I also put a flower in. Because if you think about it, during the hot of the summer, that's actually adding shade to the roots. The other thing I do is I grow on AstroTurf. I grow raspberries, strawberries, and somebody likes going up there. But also I use this trick of when the tendrils, when they start to shoot, I just put them in a pot or into a tray. And that way then I know that they will root properly and I'll get nice plants that I can then plant somewhere else next year. So these are all little tricks. Another trick I use is I grow potatoes in these beautiful bags, and I know I'll have about 20-30 pounds of potatoes in there in a week or two's time, or even for leaving some for Christmas. And there'll be new potatoes. I've trained the tendrils now of the raspberries along that bar. This one just has to be done a little bit later. Look, just putting it over the irrigation tube, so you know that everything is going to get watered. Brilliant. Anyway, come along for my lectures at Westmill Garden Centre on a Wednesday at 2 to 4, and you get a £20 credit on your plants with a £20 per person charge. Look at that beautiful hydrangea coming out in October.